All right, guys, how are you doing? It took me it has took me like 3 hours or 2 hours to make this video because the other software I've been using got an update and I couldn't record on it now because I'm using like an old Chromebook. Regardless though, that has nothing to do with why you're here today. So a little backstory. I have been working night shifts for since I was 18, maybe 19, 18 to 19. Also, if you guys hear anything in the back, it's the wind. It is really windy. It's also really cold, which is why I got a hoodie on. I've been working night shifts for most of my life. And through working night shifts, I have seen people go through a lot. I have seen a lot of people go through stuff. And I was one of those people too. And I don't want that for other people. I want to honestly help people. This whole channel that I have is to help people that work night shifts, but also people in general have more energy. I want you guys to have more energy. I want you guys to have more consistent energy because a lot of times is I don't care how much motivation you have. I don't care how good your plan is or how whatever it really is. To be honest, if you don't have the energy to do your task, you're never going to reach your goals. You're never going to reach your goals. You're never going to reach like a physique you want. You're never going to make more money. You are never going to do what you have to do. And I can attest to this because I used to work night shifts and I used to come home and just lay in bed. This is an old picture of me right here where I was 260 pounds. 260 pounds, right? And my friend took this picture of me because he just wanted to see like basically he wants to see like, bro, what you turn into. Now I am currently sitting at like 215. Um, here's another picture of me of what I look like. It's light out because I did a double. So I was this no, I didn't do a double. This was the morning because I got off at like 8, but I would end up doing a lot of doubles because people always came late. That's what happens when we work security. This is how I look: sad, tired, depressed, and honestly, just fucking horrible. I just cursed in this video. I'm not getting monetized on this, but whatever. This is how I looked. This is how I looked. I looked terrible, man, and I end up adapting a whole bunch of habits. One, what ended up happening is I actually took a little break from working nights, and now I work nights again. I only took like a few months break, to be honest. It wasn't long, but now I work nights again. And between that time and still working nights, this is how I look now. I lost a lot of weight. I'm a little bit more now because I'm in a little bit of a gaining phase just because I was injured. But that's besides the point. This is how I look now. I have a lot of energy. I have some of the most energy from most nights that I work. And I have taken I have taken from other people. I have taken from other people that have worked night shifts and what do they do to have their energy? Because there's some people that have been working night shifts for most of their lives. And I've taken their habits. I've built my own habits. I have did a whole bunch of stuff. I've so many notes in my phone going over what I do. My diet has changed, what I do, the way I eat, the way I work out, and everything to give me more consistent energy. And I work nights now, and I also sometimes work, and I also work in the day. So I do both. I'm able to do this. I also work out a lot too. And the training I do is not easy, I would say. All of this, what I've learned, I want to pass on to other people. I want to help other people a better and easier time getting to their destination. Because if you're just dragging along the day, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna take you forever. But first of all, let's get into the main thing. Before you even work night shifts, I want you to show what happens, what night shifts do to you. What exactly do night shifts do to you? What does night work do to you? Because we know it's bad for you, but what does it do? So here's one negative effect. Cancer. Long-term night shift workers have been associated with high risk of certain cancers, especially breast cancer in women. So any nurses, is anybody, any women that are watching this video, that's something to look out for. Possibly prostate cancer in men. So for my fellows out there, look out for that. Blood sugar. This is a big one. Listen, telling you guys right now, you're going to hear me talk about blood sugar so much in this video and the next videos and probably all throughout my channel because it's very important. Blood sugar working at night interferes with a circadian. Whatever. This can make insulin less effective at lowering blood sugar. Night shift workers often have higher fasting blood sugar compared to day workers, even that eat similar foods. Yes, so there's a workaround for that too, and the food part is very important. The food part is very important. You guys are probably not eating the right stuff. So the next one after that is obviously like you, like me, it makes you fat as fuck. It made me fucking huge. It made me fucking 260. That is not good. It was not a good 260. It was no working out during that time. And I don't want this for you guys. I want you guys to have energy. I want you guys to work night shifts and not completely kill you. So let's look at the other one. Deaf workers with 20 to 30 years of night shift exposure. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Had a much higher risk of all cause and mortality. See, a 52 increase of death overall, 108 more than double the risk of cardiovascular death compared with those who have never worked nights. And if you work 20 to 30 years in shit workers, I know people that have did this. I know people that have worked nights for many years, and you can see it on them. To be honest, you can see it on them. Their stress levels, how well they're able to handle stress, that how they look and everything like this. And I don't want this for a lot of other people. Like, what's the solution? And because I could keep going on with my backstory, and I will for future videos. But I want you guys to understand this video is for you guys to understand what you're getting yourself into and to understand what you're getting yourself into. And if any of this is make you guys scared, if any of this is saying, man, maybe I don't want to take the night shift and anything like that, listen, I don't think you guys should be scared of it. I think there's some benefits to it. You won't be around a lot of people. Um, you can actually, I don't listen. I know one dude. I actually know sometimes there's certain shifts depending because I did security, working nights that you can actually like. People used to play video games. You get a lot of free time if the place you're at is very low key. But other times people are working their ass off, warehouses, a whole bunch of I work retail currently, and those you're working your ass off. Those aren't you don't get a lot of like people. That's the big upside. You don't a lot of people aren't there. So it can sometimes be relaxing. So this is why I'm like, I'm not trying to tell you guys not to go into night shifts. I'm not telling you not to get that job. I'm trying to prepare you guys. And if any of this, if you feel nervous about any of this, you're not sure about any of this, listen, man, the link below. If you guys are feeling nervous, there's a link below where you can literally schedule a free call and we can go over this. And I can help you guys one on one. I can look at your routine. I can look at your schedule. I can look at what you're currently eating and how to change that. All of that. Because you guys are going to need to very much watch what you're doing to see where you're at. I'm currently helping a person right now with this. Granted, he's a daytime worker, but like I said, I want to help people's energy levels overall. But anything in the meantime, these are the solutions. These are the small steps you guys can take to actually get in the meantime. This is what you guys can do in the meantime. So here we go. Solutions. And this is some small ones. There's a lot more things you guys can do. Food, fiber, and more fiber. Why is fiber so important? Fiber doesn't just help you go to the bathroom. That's what everyone knows fiber for. And it's that's not the only thing it does, which is funny enough. Fiber helps with your blood sugar. Surprisingly, like it helps a lot with your blood sugar. It helps a lot with hunger as well. Listen, when you're up at night and everything like that, you think you're hungry when you're really not because your hormones are all messed up. You're not actually that hungry. Your hormones are just messed up. I know because I have ate so much food in one night multiple times and never have gone full. So eventually I had to look at myself and say, listen, man, you're not really hungry. Like, how much did you just eat? How much did you just eat? And you're like, oh, okay, I'm not really hungry. So it's not actual hunger. And in the daytime, when you've been sleep when a normal schedule, when you've been sleeping and everything, you can fight that off. But when nighttime, especially working, if you have a busy work shift, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. So you have to eat foods with fiber because they will fill you up. They will fill you up. They will control your blood sugar, which is very important. Now, supplements. This is where it gets kind of interesting because apple cider vinegar is not, it doesn't have fiber in it, but it does control your blood sugar. It does actually help. Actually, funny enough, it helps with blood sugar so much that if you have it before a meal, it can actually, let's say if you had a high sugary meal, if you had a meal that has like a lot of sugar, if you have a meal that like cake, cookies, or anything, it works on any of this, it actually can lower the spike of your blood sugar, which is anyone that's watching this that's like has pre-diabetes or diabetes, just look at that. That's something that can really help you. Right? Not a doctor or anything. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. But I have realized I've from what I've researched, apple cider vinegar, and I've did this on myself too. It's really good also for controlling hunger, but especially before this. Like before I go to my night shift tonight, I'm literally gonna have some. And you don't have a lot. You do not, you literally have like a teaspoon, mix it with some water, and just drink it. I'm not gonna like the taste, but whatever. Right? But apple cider vinegar, in a lot of fiber. If you guys listen, man, all these effects that come from working night shifts is down to people not being able to control their cells outside of the shift or during the shift. What are you eating? How are you resting? How are you sleeping outside of it? What are you eating during your shifts? Are you eating during your shifts? Do you need to eat during your shifts? Are you exercising? Are you drinking enough water? So many things that are happening that cause these problems that are causing these problems. Because yes, it says even if you eat the same foods, that's why you guys cannot eat the same foods. You guys have to eat certain other foods that will help you with your blood sugar. You have to eat foods with more fiber that will help you with your blood sugar, that will help you with your hunger. So you do not have these effects. You can't just eat regular foods. You have to eat lower foods that lower this. And I just want to say, guys, if you want any type of help with this, just click the link below, get on a free call with me, and I can help you with this. I can 24/7 access, scheduling, whatever you guys need currently. I am currently, like I said, I am currently down from 260 all the way down to 210. Like 210, 215. Not gonna lie to you guys. 210, 215 because I gained a little bit because I was injured. But 210, 215. This is what I currently look like. So you guys want to schedule the call below, and I can't wait to see you. I got more videos coming up that's gonna help you, more detailed videos and everything. So have a good day.